Hi, my name is Coach B, the CEO, co-creator of Extraordinary Outcomes. I'm an ordinary person with extraordinary aspirations who believes in living life fully alive. Welcome to Monday Morning Magic. Good morning, CEOs. Good morning, co-creators of Extraordinary Outcomes. Welcome to Monday Morning Magic. It is 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time out here in New York City. Yes, New York City, New York State. My name is Coach B, the CEO, the co-creator of Extraordinary Outcomes. I have a great topic for you today. We are in the fourth week of the four C's of time management. I want to thank all my viewers who watch in real time. Thank all my viewers who watch the replay, subscribers, faithful followers. I want to thank you all for being a part of Monday Morning Magic. Again, the topic for today is the four C's of time management. Like always, if you want to leave a comment in real time, hit the link that's in the Facebook area or leave a comment in YouTube and we'll bring your comment up. Again, you will appear, your avatar, whatever you're using, your name will appear and your comment will appear. But back to the topic, four C's of time management. But before we do that, let me check in with you guys. How's everybody doing? Everybody okay? How was your week? Was it powerful? Were you able to implement anything that you have learned in the last 3 weeks of this 4 week series, the four C's of time management? I hope the information is useful, that you're able to incorporate some of the information that you're getting, gleaning. If so, could you do me a solid? Could you put it in the chat, in the comments, if you've gotten something out of the 4 weeks? I would greatly appreciate it and I would certainly respond. So, how was my week? My week was fantastic. My week was fantastic. I've been doing some behind the scenes stuff, and the level of information implementation that I'm gleaning and having has been phenomenal. I've changed some things in the background for myself. And one of the things that I changed for myself, I wanted to put in more time reading. So I was reading and I wanted to increase the time, increase the time that I was reading on subjects I like. I like subjects like self improvement, business, coaching. Those are subjects that I like. Every now and then I might read a comic strip or something like that. Need some laughter. All work and no play makes Jane a dull girl. But anyway, I wanted to incorporate spending more time reading and implementing what I'm learning in my personal life. And then, passing that information on to others. And I hit a milestone this week that it wasn't an impossible milestone, but it was a milestone because I stayed with the goal. And the reason why this is so important because it ties into the topic that we have today, the four C's of time management. And the fourth C is consistency. So by me increasing the time that I was reading on a regular basis, what it allowed me to do is glean more information and incorporate information sooner and quicker. That right there is a plus. So the four C's, one was our character. Who are we being? The second C was commitment. What are you dedicated to? The third C was clock, calendar, clock. How are you measuring your time? Where are you spending your time? Because sometimes people say, I don't have enough time to do X, Y, and Z. And sometimes it can appear, it can seem like that is actual and factual until we sit down and take a look at where are we spending our time, what needs to be prioritized, what needs to be rearranged so that we can have the time. Because the thing that we want most is time and freedom to do the things that we enjoy. But if we're not mastering the time, then the time is mastering us. And I'm kind of paraphrasing from what Jim Rohn said. He said, there's a viewer out there, good morning, that if we're not, running our day is running us. So how do we master the time management? Again, character. Who am I being? What are my thoughts around time management? Some people like it, some people don't. Some people can't stand the word commitment. Some people love the word commitment. So I opt in the word dedication. What are you dedicated to? And then three, how are you actually monitoring and measuring your time? Do you have what you want to do on your calendar? And remember, one of the things I said was pay yourself first. If you're not on your calendar for paying yourself first, doing the things that you enjoy, if you're not making time for that, now it doesn't have to be every day, but once a month, a date with yourself, twice a month, whatever works for you. But you cannot work 60, 80, 120 hours a week, take on other responsibilities, not replenish your spirit, your soul, your time, your energy, your mental capacity, and think that everything is going to be okay. On the other end of that is burnout, frustration, resentment, and all the things that will tear apart or tear away at your spiritual, mental, and emotional energy. So again, what time management does, it gives us freedom, the power of choice, because we get to choose what it is that we want to do. And I know some people be like, Coach B, but I got a job, they're doing this and they're doing that. Even with the job, we get an opportunity to prioritize. We get an opportunity to advocate for ourselves. We get an opportunity to really take a look at, okay, are there times in my day that I'm slacking, that I could be doing something else? Am I putting too much on my plate and I need to stand up and say, no, I can't do this right now? Or when is a better time that I can do it? Learning how to negotiate is a big tool for time management. But lastly, we're at consistency. What consistency does is build mental fortitude. Consistency builds mental fortitude, it increases emotional stability. So, what happens is, and I'll use myself for an example, I wanted to increase the amount of time that I was reading. By me practicing that, my mind now looks forward to it. My body is conditioned and it wants to do it. So first I was doing it because I wanted to read more. And then what happened in the process was, oh, I can do this. Now I got confidence. Oh, I could really do this. And the end result is I'm getting information that I can incorporate not only in my personal life, but in my professional life. That's just one example. Another example would be consistency with exercising. I try to not try. I exercise 6 times out of the week. If I'm not feeling well or something happens, an emergency, I might get it down to 4 or 5 times, but not less than 4 times a week. Maximum six. My least time is 4 times a week, and I don't make excuses like, oh, I don't feel like doing it, so I'm not doing it. But the reason that I exercise is because I want energy. I want fluidity in my movement. See, I'm a person of a certain age. And because I'm a person of a certain age, Our joints get a little rusty, a little tight. So, in order for me to have flexibility and fluidity, right? Flexibility and agility, I need to exercise. See, I have a big goal at the end, right? I want to breathe. I want my heart to be okay. I don't want high cholesterol numbers. I don't want high blood pressure. Those things are not desirable for me. So, in order for me to stave that off, I exercise and try to monitor. No, I monitor, not try, monitor what I eat because I don't want those complications down the road. Now, it doesn't mean that I can't get sick, but what we do know, and the research shows, that people who take care of their bodies, when they do get sick, it doesn't last as long as when people don't take care of their bodies. Why? Because they don't have the other complications that compound the other ailment or illness. So for me, when I think big picture, I'm thinking about quality of life. When I think about time management, I'm thinking quality of life. What type of life do I want to have? Do I want to be stressed? Do I want to be running from here to there, from to to fro? Do I want to be double booking myself? Do I want to be stressed out, resentful at the end of the week, at the end of the day, at the end of the month, because I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish for myself? Or again, right, I'm putting so much energy in one area, another area is being neglected because I'm not slowing down enough to take a look at what needs to be modified. Consistency builds up emotional and mental strength. And what starts to happen is that thing that started off to be a little difficult in the beginning now becomes second nature and easier to do. And then guess what? Now you got more time on the other end to do other things that you want to do. It's so funny, the irony, right, of how this thing works. People say, well, when I first started working out, I'm tired. I don't have no energy. And the reason why I was working out was so that I could get energy. And it's true. When you first start working out, you're using energy and the body takes time to adapt to this new thing. So that's why we feel a little tired and a little fatigued, right? Same thing when you're incorporating new habits to build the consistency. You're going to feel a little tired at first until the body and the mind and the spirit makes the connection. And when all three are in alignment, now there's strength, there's endurance, strength and endurance to accomplish the task. And what happens in the mind records it. The mind goes, oh, this is what we're doing today. Oh, this is how we do it. Oh, there's some new information. There's another way we can do it quicker, faster, and better. There are so many benefits to time management. So, character, who do I want to be? Who am I being? Commitment, what am I dedicated to? Am I dedicated to making excuses, complaining? Or am I dedicated to solutions and looking at the big picture? What is it that I really want from this? Calendar, clock. Am I pacing myself? Am I measuring? Am I monitoring how I'm spending my time? Am I prioritizing? And lastly, consistency. I see there's one like out there. Thank you so much and love the support. Uh, Consistency. Right? Again, we want to what? The mind, the body, the spirit, the emotion to be in alignment. And the only way that can happen is through consistency. So if one day I do something, the next day I don't, I guess what? The mind is going, well, which way do I go? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? But consistency, the mind goes, oh, this is what we're doing today. Okay, I'm ready. I'm alert. I'm ready. Let's do it. And if you ever notice, this is factual, right? If you ever notice when you've been consistent at doing something, the day that you don't do it, you miss it. This tells you that the mind, the body, and the spirit, it works together, right? Now, consistency. What are the pluses? Because that's what we're here for. Freedom, joy, and happiness. Freedom, joy, and happiness is on the other side of consistency. I begin to enjoy my time. I have more freedom. I'm happy. See the smile on my face? I'm happy because I've been consistent. And guess what? I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. It doesn't matter what it is. For me right now, it's the book thing. Right? For you, it could be something else. Maybe you need to take time to fit in a vacation. Maybe you need more quality time with your friends and family. Maybe you need more time for building your business. I don't know what it is that you need more time for. Just remember, if you're not mastering your time is going to master you. I really enjoy being here on Monday mornings with you guys, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're live from New York City. This has been your Monday Morning Magic. Like, share, leave a comment. And listen, if you're getting anything from this, a thought, a revelation, something that you forgot, put it in the comments. I want to hear from you. If you learned something from this 4-week series on time management, put it in the comments, be it YouTube or Facebook. I will read it and get back to you. This has been your Monday Morning Magic. I'll see you next Monday.